didn't get to the border as I thought I was going to, and I did drive most of the night, which I've already alluded to. Not really a fan of doing. So I did 486 or so miles yesterday from Kaunas to the place that I am right now, and I'm still heading off towards the Polish border. My intention today is to get to Lithuania. -6 this morning when I got up. It's taken me a little bit of a while to get myself back on the road. Be prepared, they said in the scouts, and I was a scout. And there's me thinking I was going to go to the Arctic Circle today, this trip. But clearly, I forgot the main thing: scraper. So I had to buy this morning. It's now a tropical -3. So it's interesting to see how the van and me kind of copes in this type of weather. Now I could just turn back and go back into Europe, but I don't want to do the mileage in that respect. And I have actually booked a ferry in a few days' time from Estonia. So I don't really have that much of a choice. So it's onwards and upwards. I never really got a sense of how big Poland actually was. I did 486 miles to my stop off, as I said before, last night. I've now travelled best part of 600 miles. I've been on the road for 3 hours since 7 o'clock this morning, and I'm still not out of the place. Absolutely massive. So finally, after 4 hours of driving, I'm in Lithuania. Into uncharted territory now. Avoid your discovery. I've never driven this far across Europe before, so I'll be interested to see what we find. There are 2 places that I've got in mind to drop into. One of them I'm on the way to now, a place called Kaunas or what have you. I'm going to have a knock around there for a little bit, a bit of a rest, and then I'm going to drive off up towards Latvia, but stop off on the way. I don't know what I expected to find this far over Eastern Europe, so I can't say that I'm surprised. But it's not like how it's envisaged or it's talked about. It's just the same old really, in some respects, and that's actually quite good. So yeah, I'm going to put my preconceived ideas behind and experience it all. Lithuania then. Behind me is a place called Trakai. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a 14th century fortress, and that's about all I know. I'm gonna go and have a look now. Lithuania, an absolute gem, well worth the travel. I'm not a wuss, it was properly cold. Do you know what? I changed my mind. I am a little bit of a wuss. There's no way I could have done the Arctic Circle. I don't know what I was thinking about. Not in the winter. I'm okay with the clothing, but the gloves, I might as well not have had them. Speaking of which, there's chaps walking around here with no gloves on whatsoever. Tell you what, properly used to this cold, I can tell you, but I'm not. Anyway, this was a flying visit. There's another place that I need to get myself to, and whilst we've got some good light, it'd be good to get there whilst there's still daylight. It seems pretty interesting. We're 2 hours ahead now, so again we're losing time all the time. So I want to get off and see if I can get there in time. I'm here now, a couple of hours later, and I'm at the Hill of Crosses, which is in the north of Lithuania. I saw this on the internet a couple of days ago before I left, and it looked quite interesting. The light's fading now, so I'm going to park up around here somewhere, and I'll take a look tomorrow. Leaving the Hill of Crosses then. I was there first thing this morning, had the whole place to myself, tried to get some drone footage. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. I had a little bit of a problem with the drone, in as much as one, this morning the app had to re-download, so it took a load of time. And secondly, it started to go in and out of focus. And that might have had something to do with the fact that it was -4.5 degrees today, so I'm busy sorting that out. But as I said, yeah, leaving the Hill of Crosses. Interesting place. Crosses have been put there since the 1800s, I think. Possibly before that. There was a fort or something of that description there. No one knows just how many crosses there are actually there, because people are carting them from all over the place to there all the time. But they're saying that there's possibly over 100,000 crosses and crucifixes and other such paraphernalia there. It's starting to snow again now. It's actually warmed up a little bit to -2. I'm leaving Lithuania now and I'm heading over to Latvia. It's just up the road in comparison to driving across Poland. And then from there I shall head on to Estonia. It's a great day.